Oh yeah, a couple of weeks ago, Apple launched 2 of its fancy new iPhones. This Friday, 2 more models will be added to the stellar lineup. That includes the smallest iPhone we've seen in years. Mike Yawney got early access to see how big of a deal a small iPhone actually is. Good morning, Mike. How are you?
Good morning, Dina. I am doing well. And you?
I'm good. Let's take some bites out of these apples, shall we?
Let's take a look at them. The ones in the middle, these were the 2 that were introduced a couple of weeks ago. Of course, the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 Pro. The ones on the outside, these are the newest members of the iPhone family. You've got the iPhone 12 mini, which we'll get to in a minute. And then there's the iPhone 12 Max. Dina, question for you. When it comes to screen size, what is it for you? Do you like the small? Do you like the big? Because personally, I lean towards this guy. I lean towards the Max.
I'm like Goldilocks. I like it right in the middle. Not too small.
Right in the middle.
Not too big. Enough to fit in my purse in my pocket, but I can still see it with my aging eyes.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I got the same thing. I like a big screen, but I like the real estate. I work a lot on my phone, so I'm leaning towards the iPhone 12 Pro Max. The screen on this guy, one of the biggest iPhones ever made, 6.7 inches.
Oh, wow.
It's big. It's big, but you can get a lot of work done. For the most part, though, all of these models have pretty much the same specs. Okay. The only big difference is the camera on the Pro Max has a little bit of a bigger sensor. So if you are doing some lower light photography, this might actually be the one for you because it even outperforms the camera on the iPhone 12 Pro. Now, the Mini, though, is the one that most people are having questions about. This guy right here, they want to know how big or how small is the Mini.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, the guts are all the same. It's got the same performance as the other guys. It's just smaller. So we thought we'd do a few comparisons to kind of put into perspective for people, okay? So this one's easy. A playing card. Yeah. There you go. Let's take the other ones out of the equation right now, okay?
Is it bigger than or smaller than? Let's take a look, see.
Bigger than a playing card. But, so I'd say what, 1.5 times size of a playing card?
Yeah, easy, yeah.
I'd say that's accurate, right? Okay. So let's go to a mini can of Coke.
Okay, it's cute.
Pretty close.
Bigger.
It's a little bit bigger than a mini can of Coke. But I thought, Dina, I could do better than this. I can get something a little bit more accurate and still. So let's see mini marshmallows.
Those are delicious.
Stack them up, and this is a careful balancing act right here. 10 mini marshmallows.
That's a decent amount of marshmallows.
Right? They're a little bit squished. But I'm telling you, it's hard to balance them all, okay?
Okay, so that's cool because we want that visual. And dare I say for kids, I know a lot of kids are using them now. They're a necessity, right? It's easier for their little hands and to store them in things, right? It's a personal preference.
My son actually put it in his hand and he went, whoa, this is weird, because he's so used to the bigger screens. Okay.
What's that?
11 mini peanut butter cups.
Oh my
Almost
gosh.
exact. I don't know if there's a story behind these mini cups.
All I know.
What
is happening? Tell me, Mike.
Do you know how I got them to stick together?
Isn't it through a toothpick?
No. Hot glue gun.
Oh.
My wife actually caught me doing this last night. She said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm hot gluing chocolate together."
Naturally. Didn't you melt the chocolate if it's the hot glue?
Oh yeah, it was a disaster. It was a mess. I don't recommend it. I'll move that away though.
Yawney.
Wait, I got more, Dina. I got more.
Yawney, I think you're trying to make a s'more, okay? You got the chocolate, you got the marshmallow. What's next? 15 graham crackers?
7 mini eggs. Almost exactly the same. Look at that.
You know what's impressive?
Also,
okay, those were
glued together.
Yeah, those were glued.
And I got one more.
Okay.
Because we're getting into the Christmas season.
Yeah.
2 mini candy canes tall.
Oh, cute.
Right?
Oh, that's cute. Mini candy canes.
Mini candy canes. Actually, you know what? I lied, Dina. I do have one more. Do you remember this?
I'm just hungry now looking at all this.
Do you remember this? Yeah, why is it all food? I use all food comparisons.
What is
this?
This
is the original iPhone that came to Canada.
Is that the first one? The first model?
This is the first. This is the 3GS, I believe, was the first one.
What year was this?
Cameraman Nick dug this out of a drawer. But look at this. Very close to same size.
No, it's bigger.
But the screen size is the difference because look how much more screen. This is like mostly frame and bezel. It's kind of hard to tell because it's black, but this is not screen. This is all just the frame, right?
That's right.
So they're I mean, it's pretty impressive when you got a phone almost the same size, but all screen now.
Okay, so what year do you remember what year was that? Circa?
Oh my gosh. I should know
2008?
this.
They're all saying 2008.
That sounds about right.
2006?
That sounds about right.
I have one in my house.
It's come a long way, baby. You
I
have
still
the
have
original?
one. Yeah, and it's the metal back, right?
First edition?
Yeah.
Look at this. It's so
I
solid,
love it.
Yawney.
You still have that, Yawney?
Yeah, I've got that in my place too.
It makes me wish I kept that flip phone. My dad had the
It's an
Zach
antique.
Morris, like the brick phone. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll call you in a little bit. Antenna up. Let's do this.
I think I actually have one on my desk, one of those big brick phones.
Right?
It's too far away to get.
Oh,
but
that's
I'm
fun.
kidding you not. Yeah.
That's fine. So which one
So
is
the
your
phone- the-
favorite?
You know what? The Pro Max. I'm all about the Pro Max because I like that real estate. But I will say, there was some nostalgia when I put the iPhone mini in my hand because
Yeah.
that feel of a phone that actually fits in the palm of your hand.
Right.
You know what? This will have an audience.
Yes, it
this
will.
for sure will have a fan base because it's been more than 5 years since Apple had a phone this small, an iPhone. I should point out the iPhone Mini 12 and the iPhone 12 Pro Max both come out this Friday. The other two, of course, are already in stores. It'll be interesting to see what the big seller is the holiday, but I'm kind of thinking the Mini might be it.
Yeah, I think so too. You're awesome,
Yeah.
Mike. Thank you so much. And
Thanks, guys.
Continued luck on your crafts at home. Okay?
Stop wasting chocolate, Yawney.
We'll be back with more BT right after this. Hot glue on chocolate.
What are you doing?